man.
Welcome one and all back to Kale's Tales. For this video, I'd like to make another video about a clown toy with mental health problems. It's about, of course, the Digital Circus. But then again, no. This one, I like to go into my thoughts and theories on one of its most mysterious characters, Kaufmo the Clown. We already, by both episode 1, it's become one of the most brilliant indie animations I've ever seen, with amazing animation, great story plot, and shock horror and hints of comedy wrapped around it. It's just fascinating. But other than that, I've already made two videos of me just going down episode 1 and 2. But for this one, I'd like to go down Kaufmo. By the beginning of episode 1, it makes clear of, okay, they have a clown character, and he's not here today. And so what's the matter? Pomni shows up, and we're like, hey, you want to go check on Kaufmo? Because he hasn't been, because he's been in his room, rambling about the exit.
Oh, are you okay? I just wanted to ask, since you seem to be so stressed and confused at the stage, and I've seen it again.
With us to check on Kaufmo?
No, not really. I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit.
And a few weeks ago, I think like 3 or 4 weeks ago, they're on Broxy, the YouTube channel, made this fan-made film of named Kaufmo, which I fell in love with. They made it real clear that this isn't canon. This is only fan-made. It's got nothing to do with Glitch Productions or Gooseworks, and not even the cast is in it. But yet, I really like to think that because they're both have beautiful animation, CG touches there that I fall in love with. The difference is with Digital Circus, the reel has hints of comedy. The Boxy short film has more, less comedy, a little bit more of shock, shock horror and scary imagery. It's only like 8 or 11 minutes long, and it's about like a prequel of a Kaufmo, kind of like a Joker-esque, and just like Pomni, he wonders of he's having an existential crisis, and he just wants to know who he is, and finds out that he's not funny. Or a theory is, when I found out about Kaufmo's character, he kind of reminded me of Coco the Clown from the Max Fleischer cartoons that gave us Betty Boop. First off, I know what you're probably going to say is like, well, you might as well call us the Fleischer Show because you love it and talk about it so much. I mean, just compare the two together, because I recently made a painting of the two shaking hands together, Coco and Kaufmo, and they're both clowns that start with the letter K, and their designs are slightly similar. So I wouldn't be surprised if Gooseworks was inspired by those old Fleischer cartoons, or very much at least seen it. This is what I'm talking about here. Betty Boop's Snow White, one of the most brilliant cartoons, because you have her taken away in a glass coffin, as Coco is danced to Cap Calloway's St. James and Free, the roller scope, and he turns into an inside-out ghost, which is so beautiful. And second, the background, there's like these tons of creatures that are beautifully hand-inked. With Kaufmo, it's more of like a cautionary tale of, be careful, keep your sanity up, otherwise you'll end up distracted, which is a fate worse than death or hell. And I would see, like, fan theories from OBY4300 made the Like, why did the chicken cross the road? Why? To get to the exit. Like, you can make up that interpretation. Like, because of all the, when Kaufmo wrote exit, the word exit all around his room with marker or something. Which, I love that theory, furthermore.
Hey, would you like to hear a joke? Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side.
Jesus, Kate is
Wait,
scary
wait.
in this.
Where is Kaufmo? The show's about to start. Didn't anyone tell him?
Just relax, Dollface.
You know-
He's probably writing
You know,
notes,
for a fan-made
writing jokes.
short film, this is
Jax!
well done animation
Get used to
texture,
that.
especially on
I haven't even
Ragda
said
and
it to his
Jax
face
here.
this
Like,
time.
look at this shot.
He's probably
And
just
this
resting.
isn't even glitched. Like, this is box. He's trying to skip the studio that gave us Cocomelon. Really, it's like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and David Lynch rolled up into one.
Oh, there you are!
And I know both of them are not canon, but like I enjoy that Kinger is the one giving Kaufmo, a calm pep talk. Since Kinger's been there the longest, and he would try to talk with the others about what's going on and how they're feeling, and I find that pretty nice touch. Like he's the Ragatha to Kaufmo's Pomni in that situation there, I guess. You can make up the theory that it does fascinate me that no one had a reaction to when Kaufmo was abstracted. Like pretty much everyone just like brushed it under the rug more than anything. I mean, with Kane even making a joke about his abstracting, like, which is both petty and cruel to me. It is. Like there doesn't seem to be like a way of death in their world, but abstraction is the closest thing to death. Like completely losing your sanity, your mind, and your body becoming just insidious, and atrocious, violent, and what used to be you is just ponderous. I mean, with Kaufmo, that was just straight up a character just died because he lost it. Someone they might have known for a really long time, and just like, hell, I'm surprised Pommy didn't even say anything about all this. And so he's like, R.I.P. Kaufmo. I know I probably did that wrong.
And into the cellar you go.
And if you want to get, less into the horror side and more like a little bit of comedy, there's I can recommend Horse Skunks is Kaufmo's sad origin story, which is goddamn funny. Especially the thumbnail is like, it kind of reminds me of that meme of the Office folks pointing and laughing at you, which so I can recommend that. Links in the description below.
I've been looking for this. Thanks for keeping an eye on it, Coffee.
I love here that there is, to me it's very beautiful, is before Kaufmo gets abstract, he finds out that he's abstracting or dying, and it lays like one tear that really had my heart racing. Cut to black, has this different like imagery of shapes and colors. It looks like something from a Pink Elephant's Dumbo, or I don't know, like a Rob Zombie music video, just for example, or from looks like you're on LSD. And then you have, Kaufmo is distracted in his room. It takes place before, before Pomni and Jax Rakta go into his room, check on him. It has a shot of Jax and Pomni's shadow here. And, like, I wish the hell this was canon. I don't know. It would work, because I guess there are people out there who are big fans of Kaufmo, as am I, and wonder, like, what exactly happened to him before? Like, what was he like before? Like, what did he sound like? How did he move? What was his personality? And with Pomni, she is, she understands, like, I need to keep my sanity up before I end. I don't want to suffer the same fate as he did.
Kaufmo's funeral? We like to have a little funeral service to remember the people who abstract.
Bomb?
Squirty flower?
Nuclear warhead? Banana peel! That always was your favorite, Kaufman.
Jax, you okay?
Another non-canon
Sure, kid.
thing, the
You
Funny
got this
Things
one.
music video with
won't
Jax
let
and
you down.
Pomni, where we see glints of him reacting to Kaufmo. It is Jax that is an absolute fan favorite. Mine especially, because he's both relentlessly mean-spirited. Don't get me wrong, he's beautifully mean. But anyway, he's definitely the most bothered by the abstract thing that's happening. The only 2 times he stopped being snarky, episode 1 was talking about Kinger being crazy. And when Pomni was on the verge of an episode, after Ragda talked about keeping distracted. And here, he went through a few expressions, like when Kaufmo's abstraction funeral came up, and he was the only one absent, which says something about him. I think the idea of abstracting terrifies Jax more than anyone else, but he just hides it deep inside. And there's the music video, Funny Things, that kind of shows it and even admits that it's not canon. Don't you wish it was, though, if they're all connected?
That'll happen to you.
With the music video here, it really humanizes Jax. Like, he is really tired and sad of seeing his best friends go and get this abstracted. And I guess he was amazingly close with Kaufmo, which I love to see something like that. And he's just tired of it all and sad of it, and he keeps it in.
What the? Good one, Coffee.
Well, you can make up the theory that both Jax and Kaufmo were pranking brothers together and kept everyone going insane. And they were profoundly close friends until Kaufmo got abstracted, and I guess it broke Jax's heart, and so he keeps his feelings, deep inside. And of course, that's going to boil up and churn. So I'm kind of fascinated when episode 3 comes out, if they'll show more of like Kaufmo's backstory of what they're going to do with Jax. And so that's my interpretation. Is that really? I wish there was more detail of it. But I'm sure, what can I say? Some theories and critics are better than others. That's all. And but I'm very thrilled of what comes next. I do love Kaufmo. I love Jax, everyone. And I can recommend that fan film by Broxy. I hope all of you enjoy. A special love to both them and Glitch. That I hope that they keep doing more projects, the both of them. That they keep doing what they love, and go ahead and watch Digital Circus. To those who haven't watched it, you'll be pretty amazed. And R.I.P. Kaufmo, love you, bud. R.I.P. I guess. Thank you all for watching, by the way.